Oh my. That's right, we're on the Nile.
Good morning, everyone, from another beautiful day here in Egypt. We are coming to you live. Actually, this is quite a few days late from the Nile River.
Guys, this is so awesome. We're just sitting here in our room, staring out of our massive window, looking out over the Nile. It's beautiful. It is so green, and you have desert behind it. It goes water, green, desert, and it's
Yeah, you kind of get all
awesome.
in one, right?
Yeah, guys, we were so tired this morning. I texted our guy here on the boat. I told him, you know what? We're just enjoying the rest. We're probably gonna miss breakfast. And next thing you know, 45 minutes later, they brought a few plates of food up to us.
We get a little
in our
knock on the
room.
door, and our little favorite waiter from the dining room downstairs, we call him Iceman because he brings us our ice.
He knows.
We're the only people on the boat that like ice. And he brought us 3 plates of food and 2 big cups of ice.
I know,
That was
it
so
was the
thoughtful.
kindest thing ever. I was a little worried about missing breakfast because I was hungry, but I was enjoying the sleep, guys. These beds are insanely comfortable for whatever reason. It's just been
Very
great.
comfy. Plus, like, it's just amazing to just lay in bed with this window open and look at the view. Like, it's just so beautiful.
We have just been enjoying the view today. We're heading down the Nile right now. So the Nile actually runs from the south to the north and dumps out into the Mediterranean. And so there's a big
we got a
boat coming
cruise
right
coming
next
right
to
by
us.
us.
This is dope.
Look how low they are in the front. Why is that?
So we're all going right now with the flow of the river. Makes the boats go a little faster. Started in Aswan and we're gonna be ending up in Luxor later today. All the boats seem to be like on the same schedule. They all get into the ports right at the same time. And
Line
they
up.
all-
And then everyone gets off and goes sees all the same. It's honestly kind of amazing how they've worked it out, I guess. But I'm also kind of like, why do you have them all? I don't know.
It's pretty funny. There's just so many of these boats on the river and only so many places to dock. So you just gotta stack them. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and get topside, enjoy the views as we cruise up the Nile today. And then we do have some rad temples that we're gonna be seeing tonight in Luxor. No, it's not the pyramid in Vegas. But thanks for that laugh, Shell. All right, we'll go see you guys up top. We're up on the top deck, just enjoying the cruise up the Nile, and we're just arriving, I think it's a kind of a big city of Esna, right here on the west side of the Nile. And there's tons of spires every so often in every town, and those are locations where mosques are. This town has a ton of them. They're everywhere, and right when 11:30 hit, all of the leaders of the mosques, called the imam, they get on these loudspeakers and start praying over these loudspeakers. It's a reminder to all the Muslims to go and say their prayer. But it's kind of crazy. They're all going at the same time, and there's so many so close to each other. It's kind of crazy. They're just all going at the same time.
Good.
He's gonna bite you.
Oh man.
It's foot.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah!
Excuse me. You
And the
see?
swan.
My friend.
Our boy Rafai surprised us again. You guys, we came in to our room while we're waiting to go through the locks, and we found a big old crocodile eating the remote. He looks kind of friendly though. His eyes look a little friendly. He looks kind of friendly. And then 2 little swans in love. Aww.
He's talented. These are awesome.
These are really good. These are like next level cruise towel animals, I feel like. I just washed my hands and went to dry them and realized all of our towels are towel animals and I don't want to take them apart, so I just patted down the crocodile. I don't know how he does it, but he's good.
We just went under the Esna bridge. It's actually a really, really short bridge that has a spot all the way to the side that all these boats barely fit through. When I say barely, I mean like there's maybe a foot on each side before they're rubbing concrete. But he just shot straight through it underneath the bridge back there. And now, guys, we're coming up on the locks here in Esna to get up to Luxor. So the Nile River right here is higher than it will be after the locks. So essentially 2 boats at a time can go into the lock, and then they will lower the water level to the water level on the other side of the lock. So we go in, go down, and then keep going. Basically a water elevator for all these big boats, and we're just about to go in right now. All right, we got all the boats lining up right here to get through the locks. We also have some of the boldest sailsmen I think I've ever seen out here. They're in little rowboats, and they don't just approach these big cruise boats when they're kind of still like we are right now. They approach them and they'll throw a rope out and hold on to the side of them as they're moving. And it's really something to see. It's pretty cool. And then they'll throw their product just at the boat on top of it somewhere, hoping someone will want it. And if not, they throw it back. But if they do want it, they'll throw up another bag and they can put money in it and throw it down. Pretty impressive, I'll be honest, that they're not like losing more product, but I think they always get their stuff back. The lock is right here behind me. It's opened up. We just had a boat come through from the other side. So the level right now is the level we're on. So we're gonna head in there. That gate's gonna close, and then we're gonna drop down to the level on the other side. I don't know why I'm so excited about this. I just think it's kind of cool. It's a painstakingly long process. I've been up here baking in the sun for a while to catch this. Anyways, hopefully it's exciting to you guys. They're pumping it out. It actually feels a lot faster than I was anticipating.
Yeah, you can feel it.
You can like feel the boat going down. You see all the water blasting out the side where they're pumping it. We're going down, along with all the little tiny sails boats.
Sails boats?
Sails boats, that's what I call them. Last few seconds of video was about the last 2 hours of our life.
Yeah, really though.
Getting through the lock here in Esna.
We have officially made it through the lock on the Nile River, and that was really cool. I'm shocked at how long it took, because when we were actually in it, like how long it took for us once our boat got in it to get through was so quick. I think we waited 2 hours before we finally got to the other side, and now we're cruising again. Now we've got another hour cruise about until we get to Luxor.
But we just made it for a very beautiful sunset.
Gorgeous. Who knew Egypt had such beautiful sunsets? I think a lot of the reason is because it's so hazy, like the air is so hazy from pollution and stuff, and people burning things, that it just makes for the most gorgeous sunsets ever.
The sky,
but these sunsets have not disappointed.
Not at all. We're actually still cruising right now. We've cruised most of the day today, aside from when just waiting to go through the lock. We've been cruising, and we have not even made it to Luxor yet. Luxor is probably maybe another 30 minutes down the Nile here. But I'm excited to get there, guys. We're gonna see another temple today at night, Luxor Temple, and I'm stoked. I love when they're all lit up at night. It's like a totally different experience than seeing them during the day. But I'm also very excited about dinner. Dinner last night on the ship was, I thought it was so good. I loved it.
It was actually really good. I feel like that was maybe the best meal that we've had since we've been here in Egypt. Actually, no, that's not true. I would say the hotel breakfast, the second hotel, was the best meal that we've had.
Yeah.
But dinner last night was the best dinner we've had since we've been here in Egypt, I think. So hopefully it's delicious again tonight. As you can see, we got a little sun kiss today. Chilling up here on the top deck, waiting 2 hours to go through the locks, and just cruising. The sun's a little bit more powerful than we realized. We went down and I was like, oh, I got like a killer tan line from my tank top I was wearing.
I know. It's been great though, just hanging out up here. Even right now, it feels phenomenal. This weather is amazing, guys. Anyways, we'll be at Luxor soon, and then off to the temple.
have officially made it to Luxor, finally, and it was worth the wait. This might be one of my favorite places that we've been so far. This place is mind-blowing. It is so beautiful, so massive, and it's very well kept, and I'm really loving that.
Yeah, this temple, guys, is 3,500 years old, so 1500 BC, and it's beautiful, and it looks very, very big. Like, I'm kind of wondering if we're gonna be able to see all of it.
I know.
Yeah, we do have Luxor Temple right here in front of us, and then behind us, we have the Avenue of the Sphinx, and there are hundreds of Sphinx lining this avenue, and this goes all the way to Karnak Temple, here also in the city of Luxor. It's unbelievable, a little bit overwhelmed, but we're gonna get in there and see what we can see. These statues are all Ramses II. There's 6 of them out here. 3 of them are original. These 2 are original. And then, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you please?
Okay. Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you making a video here?
I'm trying to make a video.
Hey, guys.
My fans want to hear from you. Sorry. 3 of them are replicas, but they got all 6 of them, and they are huge, as you can see. It's so cool. This mosque was actually built here back in like 600 AD, so over 1,000 years ago. And I guess at that time they didn't know if anything would be under it. So there could be things under this mosque that have not been discovered, but they've chosen to leave the mosque. But it's kind of crazy to think that since they built that mosque there may be hidden things inside of these walls. These columns are so big. We just went through the sun court. There are giant pillars everywhere.
We're just lost in pillars.
This is so
I just touched one.
Rad, and they are monstrous, and they light them up so cool. Kind of like I'm lit up right now.
Looks like Halloween. Tomorrow's Halloween.
If I had to say anything about our trip here in Egypt, it is that you have to get a guide. There are so many things that you are not gonna know without a guide, and I want to introduce you guys to our guide that we've had. He's actually leaving us tonight, but he has been with us the past 3 days. This is Saleh.
Hello guys. Hello.
He's been absolutely fantastic.
Let's come guys and show you Ramses II, the greatest, who's related back to the 19th dynasty. He's sitting on the throne, as we can see, and he's unifying the 2 lands. There you can see the 2 figures of the god. Habi is tying the 2 lands together, the 2 symbols of the 2 lands, Upper Lower Egypt. The position of standing, they pulls hard, so as we can see, it's more strong unification. This scene, we call it the Sema Tawi, which it means Sema, the unification ties the land with the 2 lands. Even you can see Ramses II showing his power as appearing all the slaves that he slaved and the names of the cities that he conquered below written in the cartouches right here. So Ramses II, the greatest 19th dynasty.
He had literally designed our trip here in Egypt for us, which has been spectacular. We have barely had to think at all. The cruises, the hotels, visiting every single temple, getting there, getting back. Every time we go somewhere, he's got the car there. He's got someone waiting. He himself is there. And it has been the easiest, most enjoyable experience ever. You guys need a guide if you come to Egypt. We're gonna put all of Saleh's information down in the description. Make sure you contact him and he will set you up on tours. He may guide you himself. He has a massive network of people here in Egypt. I swear, anywhere we go, he makes a call and can make something happen. It's been just the best time, and we're very thankful that we've had you as our guide.
Thank you guys, you're almost welcome to Egypt anytime.
I think this is the best one I've ever seen.
I love this one. He's good.
He's very talented. What else we got? Swanee.
We got a little swan here.
Or a peacock? No, I don't know.
Maybe and maybe it is a peacock because this is like his, you know?
He is talented.
Yeah, he's good. So we're standing right at our monkey's belly here. I love the eyes.
I know.
The water bottle cap.
Guys, we just said goodbye to Saleh. We had our final dinner here downstairs in the dining room with an empty seat next to us. It was sad.
Kind of felt weird. We drove back without him. Honestly, it felt a little weird.
It's a little bit weird.
It does feel a little weird. He was fantastic. Truly, he was fantastic.
Yeah, it's been great. We have a new guide for the next couple days. We're doing a couple more rad things here in Upper Egypt, starting very early again tomorrow morning.
Like 3:30 a.m.
It's an early
wake
one.
up call.
Yeah. We don't do too many of those.
No.
This is hands down going to be worth it. Been looking forward to this almost the entire trip here. So,
comment down below if you have guesses on what you think it may be.
guys, we hope you've been enjoying this trek through Egypt. We certainly have, but we are also exhausted.
It has truly been non-stop, but it's been worth it. It's honestly been incredible. But we're exhausted. We have an early morning, so we're going to say goodnight for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.